Hi, I'm Debbie and welcome to my channel Divine Destiny with Debbie. Today I'm reading for the longer readings for June 1st through the 15th for my Geminis. Happy birthday, my Geminis. I hope you are just having a wonderful birthday season. So, longer reading, I use 3 decks of cards. I use my Radley Valentine Angel Tarot cards. It gives me that main message. I then go to my John Holland Tarot and Psychic Tarot and Oracle cards, kind of fills in those gaps, and then I ask for any words of advice from my Osha Zen Tarot cards. I have prayed, meditated, and infused the decks with Reiki energy, and this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate. Take what you like, leave the rest, okay? Please, thank you, please, remember to like, share, and subscribe. It really does help, and thank you all that have done that. Now, this is the longer reading. Not a whole lot of unusual astrological stuff going on. We have a new moon in Gemini that's going to be June 3rd. So this is good stuff to, good time to actually start new projects. Now, from the full moon to the new moon, I always work on this. That is the waning moon. That's when you're releasing things. From the new moon to the full moon, that's the waxing moon. That's when you request things. And when the full moon comes, and that's on June 17th, that's when you 3 days before, 3 days after, give or take. I like kind of a day before and a day after, that energy. That's when you do that release, relinquish, and request. Okay? But this full moon, and I tell it to you now, is that this full moon will be in Sagittarius, and this is a very hopeful, optimistic time, type of moon. This is when you start thinking, hey, you know what? Yeah, this can work out. It is. I'm not saying it's new beginnings per se, but it's like, no, this isn't bad. This is going to work out for me, okay? So make use of it. Okay, cut the deck. The 3 cards, okay, 1 card popped, and the other 2 I have pulled out, and all 3 cards are reversed. So to me, my Geminis, that means, hey, pay attention. Okay, your first card is the Wheel, and this is Archangel Michael. Now, with a 10, 10s mean that things can end, but they don't end without having a new beginning right after this, okay? So whatever's going to end, now this could be, this could be a job, of course. This could be a relationship. This could be a home, moving from your home. This could be that you have been preparing your home for sale, and now somebody comes and they want to buy your home, okay? But this is about things going forward, the natural progression. This is also about archangel energy. This is divine energy. Michael is our warrior. He is our protector. He is extremely strong energy. And this is about a time of positive change. A situation suddenly moves forward. Fortune is on your side. So again, I go back to that house analogy that if you're thinking about putting your house up for sale, this might be a really good time. This might be a good time to do it as long as you've done the work to prepare for it. I'm also feeling for my Geminis that, there's going to be some like longer vacations. I'm not seeing like the week to 2 weeks. I'm seeing like 4 to 6 to 8 weeks, that there's going to be these types of trips. I don't know if those are vacations or not. But it's like, you are going forward in a direction, not necessarily one that you planned. Yes, not one that you thought would happen to you maybe in your younger days. And I'm not saying that anyone, I'm not saying somebody that you're older, but, it could even be like a year ago. You would never see whatever this is happening. So really look out for this very new and exciting energy coming. This is again, connect with that guardian angel, connect with your archangels, your divine higher power, spirit guides, voice of the universe. Really connect, because something's going to be moving you forward. And I really feel that's going to be something that's not expected. Okay. Again, I told you all 3 of these cards are reversed. So here is this one. This is the 3 of air. Now this is, as something goes forward, you have to leave something behind. And this is more that kind of, so again, I go back to the, maybe to the house. It's like, and I only use this as an example, but it's like as you go forward and there's this excitement about going forward, you're leaving something behind. It could be that you're leaving the house you grew up in, that you married in, something that you loved. It could also be that you are, maybe you have graduated from, college and you're now moving across the nation, or across the sea or across the country, wherever it is. And so you have to basically, you're basically saying goodbye to old friends and family. It's that type of energy that I'm feeling. And air is your energy along with Libra and Aquarius, and it's your mind energy, it's your Wi-Fi energy. Great sadness, take time to heal the need to forgive yourself or others. I really feel that this is just kind of this this letting go energy. I feel like, as things go forward, you have to let something go. Okay, let's see what this last card says. This is again reversed. We have that Four of Earth. Now, Earth energy, of course, is that money energy, solid energy. It's something you can hold. And this is our Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn energy. Being too frivolous or too cautious with money, good business decision. Giving to those less fortunate. So I'm feeling that as something goes forward and you're letting something go, that you're again, I feel like, like you're moving into a new place, a new situation, new apartment, a new home, a new, it's new and it's really very solid, new job. And, it's like, do I have enough money for this? I want to go and do this. I want to go and, furnish it. Do I have enough money to do this? Oh, you know what? I'm going to buy this beautiful picture, but then I don't have pots or pans to cook in. It's all about that type of, it's like this new, it's like starting your life again type of energy. When we ventured out, and again, I'm talking as somebody that's in her 60s, but it's like when you ventured out with a new, maybe with a new marriage or a new apartment and you wanted to buy all the things. It's that type of new energy that you're looking at, and it's very exciting and it's kind of scary at the same time, but it's still something you need to do because this is part of your passage, okay? So this is all really cool energy for you, my Geminis. There's changes coming for you. Changes. Okay, can you give me... Oh, okay, sure. Okay, can you give me some more? 2 cards popped. Let's see. Can you give me some more information? Let's go ahead and cut for that 3rd card. Okay, so basically, here we go. This is scales. She's looking at the scales. This is about truth. This is about, okay, a couple of things with this is one is really living your path, but at the same time, not necessarily okay, well, let's go back again, because I have it in my head. I just can't get it out of my mouth with this. But with her and truth, this is about things coming to the fruition that's meant to be. This is about, this is where you're supposed to be headed, where you're supposed to be going to. This is about, things, you've just come out of an uneven type of relationship. That could be with your job. It could be, relationship to me, job or career, interpersonal, intimate, or family. But I feel like, things had been unequal and that like this, and now things are balancing and you're coming to the place where you're supposed to be. However, with that it's not necessarily the place that was all part of your path, if that makes sense to you. I know that sometimes it's like you almost took it was like, have you ever had that time where things look like they're going really, really well, everything looks really great, and then all of a sudden it's like a reset, it's like a redirect, and now it's like it just fell apart, and now you're on a different it's it's like you're on a different plane even, or a different existence. That's really what's happening here. This is what I'm feeling with this card. It's really an interesting card for you. And it's still kind of like, here this person, she's all wrapped up. She's got everything she needs. Things are balancing out again for her. Because, and again, this could be for a male or a female. I'm only saying her because that looks like a her. Because I think she's wearing a skirt. Well, she's wearing, I think that's a her. But anyway, it's like things are balancing out, and it's like, okay, you were supposed to be here in your journey, but somehow you got over here, and it's like you were just picked up and you were put back there. Okay? I hope that makes sense. It's really an odd, what I'm picking up, it's an odd message, but it makes sense to me. Okay. So now we go into this, this partnership and alliances. This is, again, you have people around you that do want to help you maintain your partnership, maintain your partnership with that divine higher power, guardian angel, spirit guide, voice of the universe. Maintain that, keep that going strong, because that's really what is helping you. And again, I feel like you're going down this path, and here you are, and then everything was, you thought you were okay, but it was like, oops, you're picked up and you're put over here, and this is where you were really meant to be. Okay, let's go with this last card, and this last card is wisdom. So basically, this is, this path of you being and then over here again, this has really taught you a lot. You may not even see what it is that it's taught you yet, because, you might be just reeling from the emotional trauma and stress that you have gone through. But it really has taught you a lot. So when you get to that point that you can actually relax a little bit, think about your journey. Now, I'm not one to necessarily do this, but I think that my Geminis, you would journal it. Journal this down. Write down your path. Write down where you've been, what you've been through, because I really think that you have been through a lot more than what people, what you necessarily show to the outside. But just remember, things are moving forward to you, and there is a divine influence going on for you too. Okay, so now, what final words of advice? It's really interesting with the cards, because I can get things that are very, yes, you're moving, you're doing this, you're getting a new job, and then it's very, it's very, very personal in many ways. So, okay, let's go ahead. And one more card. 2 cards did pop for me. So here we go. This one is reversed, and this is we are the world. So this is basically saying that you are part of something greater. You actually have a divine purpose. You actually have a divine plan. Like I said, I really keep getting this thing where you were going down your path, and everything kind of like, it was like a shift, and you were just picked up and put down in this one, and it takes a while for you to get used to that. That it was an emotion. I mean, it was very it was jarring. Okay, but you are part of a bigger plan. You are part of a bigger of a bigger purpose. Okay. Now this next card is breakthrough. This goes back to that wheel. Things are moving forward, and you are actually becoming, or you are that person. You're in the spot that you're supposed to be in. You are now where you were supposed to be. And didn't you kind of feel at some time as you were going down your path that maybe things weren't quite right? Maybe up here they felt like, well, they were okay, but now it's like you are breaking through that wall. You are breaking through whatever that barrier was that was holding you back. Okay, your last card, the Creator. Again, this is all a divine plan for you. This is all, you have been put back on your pathway. You have been put back on, whatever this is, you have been put back to where you need to be, okay? And this, again, I would just basically, we started off with Archangel Michael and we're ending with the Creator. There's something here to be said. I would basically, do meditation, whatever that is, go out there, go into the night. I do that quite often. I live on a cul-de-sac, so I'm sure that neighbors, if they look out, oh, why is she out there? Well, I'm like, I go out there and I talk. Okay? Okay. So there's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of metaphysical and spiritual things happening for you, but things are moving forward for you. You are going to be ending something only to have a new beginning. Okay? Just be aware of that. Okay? So my Gemini, as always, know that you are loved and be blessed. Bye-bye.